Okay, here we are. Trying to give you the... Oh, this is incognito at the world's largest pollution-free engine research laboratory. We're developing an engine here that can not only be pollution-free, but return oxygen to the atmosphere, which we need it. I'll get into how much oxygen gasoline engines take out of our atmosphere in a different video. But right now I just want to give you a God's eye view of what we're doing to the planet here. Everybody in the world knows John 3:16. And we all rush by, everybody wants redemption, everybody wants to go to heaven. But we forget the first part, that God so loved this world. God so loved this world. And we're here wrecking it. Here you can see the polar ice cap melting. Look there. The polar ice cap is melting. I can't imagine that anybody denies we're heating up the planet. I talked to a couple local weathermen here, and they quit talking to me. They don't want to have to say human activity is causing this heating. But if you saw my while the world burns, you'll understand why we're heating up how we're heating up the planet. What I want to explain to you today is how we're poisoning ourselves. We're not poisoning ourselves. We are poisoning ourselves, but our Congress and our politicians seem to, people used to say we're going to hell in a handbasket, but I had a friend that said we're on a rocket now, and Irondog came by and he tried to pee on that planet there, but we've had enough of that. It's time we started treating the place better. So look at that globe. If you were out in heaven and you were looking at the globe there, it's 7,000 miles wide or whatever. And the air layer that we live in, 99.9% of the people live within the 1 mile altitude of sea level. We have a mile wide band of air cover around the earth that's about equivalent to the layer of paint on that globe there. And we all live in there and we all share that air. A human being uses about 6 to 10 pounds of air a day. I got this from Practical Mathematics, Volume 2 or something. I got a reference for this. A gallon of gasoline, as a mechanic, I can tell you, you use air-fuel ratios to set your fuel and air mixture in the car to make it run right. At maximum power, which is about 12.5 parts air to each part of fuel by weight, you're using about 75 pounds of air for every gallon of gasoline. At your lean mixture, which cruise and idle, what we have today from the EPA, technical about this, we're using about 100 pounds of air. We're leaning it down to where we're using more air. Hey! I'm gonna feed every one of you dogs. And I was on a roll there when all the dogs got after Irondog for trying to pee on the planet. Maybe that's what we need to do.